25 Music and Performance Awards, including Solo Best Performer of the Year and Best Music Performer of the Year. Let's go. He was recently named Entertainer of the Year by the Association for the Promotion of Campus Activities. Train, LMFAO, John Mayer, Ludacris, Sugarland, J. Cole, the Allman Brothers Band, the Dave Matthews Band, and Maroon 5. And today, he's here for y'all. He's traveling the world and meeting amazing students just like y'all. You can find him here in Nashville, writing new music, bouncing on the trampoline in his backyard, or walking around his two dogs, Ivy and Scrappy. Here today to celebrate what makes you an amazing rock star student. Please join me in welcoming singer, drummer, guitarist, semi-pro backup dancer, summer camp counselor, owner of Way Too Many Power Tools, middle child, and big fan of the Blue Knights, Jason LeVasseur!
It's an honor to be here. And I'm excited that I get to celebrate with you the beginning of a new school year. I get to celebrate what makes you awesome and amazing. And I'm going to share some ideas with you. I'm going to share some songs with you. And we're going to have an awesome end of the day event together in this theater, the best theater on this floor. And today is the best Thursday of the whole week. And there is no better time to rock than 2:15 on a Thursday. Can I get an oh yeah? As they say you are. I'm going to try something with you right away. It's called an echo clap, which means I'm going to clap a beat, and then you are going to copy my rhythm. Can I get an oh yeah? Oh yeah! Are you ready for this? Now the secret sauce to your success today is your willingness to try something new, to do something that you've never done before. And if you've never echo clapped with me, then today is your day. I'm excited for you. All right, I'm going to start with an easy rhythm. And don't clap with me. Clap after me. Clap with me, but after. Now this is good. Y'all are super excited because you're speeding it up. Like I'm clapping at a certain tempo, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can do this. And then you're like, and you're just like at the edge of your seats. Let's see if you can keep the same tempo, right? If I go slowly, you go slowly. If I go quickly, you go? Okay, good. This is an academic magnet, I can see that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is amazing. So I noticed that some of you in the audience are just staring back at me, and you're just like you're not into it, and that's okay. That's the beautiful thing about school. Is some things you're gonna be totally into it, and other things you're just deer in headlights, and that's okay. There's three big ideas that I'm going to share with you today, and they're this idea that you play an instrument, and that you're in a band, and that you have an impact on an audience. Right? And this is what I know from touring with bands and working with people, and I started seeing my relationships with other people as bands, even if they weren't musicians. So I want to share this idea with you today and see how it can relate to your life at school. Right? That the instrument has an impact on the band, and then the band has an impact on the audience. And today I really want to celebrate your instrument and everything about you that's awesome and amazing. Because I know, especially y'all that sat in the front row, because you paid extra for those tickets, that you are awesome, you're amazing, you're unique. Each one of you is different than the other people, right? The idea of your instrument is that you show up with different things about you that are totally different than the people next to you. And I call these your instrument because it's the way I think about the world. And your instruments are your personality, and it's your skills, and it's your quirky sense of humor. Those are your instruments. Those are the things you take with you everywhere you go. Every class that you go into, you enter it and you have your instruments. They're with you. And you can choose to use them, or you can choose to keep them inside. Right? And I really want to celebrate you and your instruments. Right? If you are the absolutely quietest person in your family, if you're the quietest person in your classes, that's worth celebrating. That's what makes you awesome and amazing as well. So you don't have to be a singer or a performer to be awesome at your instrument. You can be awesome at your instrument and be the quietest person that you know. It just means that you're probably really a great listener, and that you're very empathetic to other people, and that you have great ideas, and you just know you're waiting for the right time to share them, right? The idea of the band, so we'll get to the instrument, right? You all play instruments, and those are the things about you that make you amazing. You are also in a bunch of bands. Each one of you is in a bunch of bands. Like your families, that's one of your bands. If you're on a sports team, that's one of your bands. Every time you walk into a class, that's one of your bands. Right? So think about this. Your instrument has an impact on the band, and then your band is going to have an impact on the whole audience. And the audience, in our case today, is going to be the Hume-Fogg community. Right? But I want you to know this, is that you really matter, and that you have an impact everywhere you go. That what you do matters. And here's what I know, is that you have a choice every day to either help or hurt the situation. And I have great faith that this group of people wants to make it better for everybody else. Right? You make it better. But you're going to make it way better by showing up and being awesome at your instrument. You're going to make it better by really being psyched about what you're bringing to the band. Right? And when you bring yourself to the band, you make the band better. And bands are a lot cooler when people play different instruments. That's one of the beautiful things about being in a band, is that everybody plays something different. And that's what makes it great. And then we walk on stage and we kick booty for our audience. Whew, that was a lot of talking right away, but I had to get that. So thanks for listening to me. And now I'm going to play a song. So in my senior year of college, good clapping, y'all. Wow, that's great. The delayed clappers, I like that. We're catching on. There you go. Even if it is sarcastic, I like it all. This song I wrote after I wrote a note on a piece of paper. So I was just learning how to write songs, or I was just starting to write songs, and I was a senior in college, and I was playing drums in a trio. So two other friends of mine who were seniors at a school in North Carolina, and we got this really cool opportunity to go open for another band at another college. So I went to Wake Forest, and I was going to open for a band called the Goo Goo Dolls at Chapel Hill. So it was a really great fun event. We were psyched because we were college students and we were going to go play for a bigger college and for a bigger audience than we'd ever played for before. So we were in a great mood. We were having fun when we went. We practiced, we rehearsed before we got there, and we got there and people carried our equipment and we got to play the show, and we played it super fast because we were excited. We played every song a little too fast. On the way back to our campus, there was a thunderstorm. And we hit a big puddle of water on the highway, and we were pulling a trailer, and we spun out on the highway, and our trailer tires blew off. And it was a very scary moment. The adrenaline started pumping, and we turned into jerks immediately. We turned into total jerks because of something that changed in our lives, and it was out of our control. It was something happened outside of our it wasn't a decision that we had made, but it changed the way that we were behaving. And before that happened, we were having fun, we were friends, we were being nice. And the minute that happened, we were snippy and we were rude and we weren't the best versions of ourselves. Something else happened and we weren't in control of our emotions. And we couldn't get new tires that night because the Super Walmart wasn't a 24-hour Super Walmart. And so we stayed in this gross little hotel on the highway between those two colleges, and I took the floor because I'm generous like that. On the morning, I wrote down these words on a piece of paper, and the words were, "I'm in the mood for a good day." Because I was realizing that if I change the way that I behave, I might have an impact on the other two guys in my band. Right? If I act more kindly, and I am more calm, right? The night before, we were just jerks. Once the accident happened, we started blaming each other for bad decisions. We were short with each other, and we went to bed angry. And it's a shame because it was a really cool night, which could have been, but something outside of us happened, and then it changed the way that we would have wanted to behave in that situation. So when I wrote this note on this piece of paper in the hotel, it was, "I'm in the mood for a good day," And I didn't know at the time that it was going to turn into a song. But then this song came out, and it was inspired by that moment. But I think it's important to think about this, is that you are in control of the way that you behave. You're in control of the way that you react in situations. It's not easy. It is not easy. But when you understand that the way that you behave is going to have an impact on your band, and it's not just solely about you, right? What can you do to help yourself feel better? What can you do to take better care of yourself so that you're showing up for your band? Because the more you can show up for your band, the more they're going to show up for you, right? Anyway, that's an important part of the song. Then the song gets written, and then it takes on a life of its own. So the words of the song might mean something totally different to you, but I know where the inspiration for the song came. I like to sing the song, and I hope you like it too. Would anybody like a song dedicated to them today? Oh, your hand went right up. All right, what's your name? Cash? Cash, you've got some fans. This is awesome. What grade are you in? You're a senior? Awesome. I love you, Cash. This song is for you. Are you getting that on the speakers? This is rock and roll, we can turn it up. It's for Cash, it's not about me. Up to the sound of rain again. I've been put on my shoes. Could it be an ordinary day? Could I run into someone new in the mood for a good day? I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. She got with worries on her mind again. Caught up in all these thoughts of you. Could it be the people in the streets that made us smile at someone new in the mood for a good day? I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. Let it all just wash away, she said. Don't be upset. Let it all just wash away. Won't do you any good to complain. Try and run away. It's all up to you. 'Cause I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. It's very flattering to see that some of you are singing along, because there's So is it not the what is which and which is what on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, hit the subs and to give me girls and girls? Holly, anybody knows that those are these and these are those Wednesdays. When the sky is blue. Yeah, it's a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. 'Cause I'm in the mood for a good day. I'm in the mood for a good day. Now who's the new students? I'm in the mood for a good day. That was Saturday. I'm in the mood for a good day. Or just the seniors. It's juniors. I'm in the mood for a good day. Hey, hold on. We do not boo at Hume-Fogg. We are a very supportive community. We accept people for what they choose, how they choose to express themselves. And they were more subdued. So chillax, y'all. Do you want to turn? I was gonna get to it, I promise. I didn't forget there were 4 different distinct groups here. Okay, I'll get you going. Ready? Okay, sophomores in French. I'm in the mood for a good day. 'Cause I'm in the mood for a good day. For a good day. Alright, big finish. Scream, make some noise. This is where I jump and you make a lot of noise. Okay? I might need that back. It's just like, only problem. That's not true, you can keep it. If only someone had thought to bring a chair to the stage. If only, I want to teach y'all something that's going to change your life. Hold on. Let me see if... Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay, good. See that? That wasn't planned at all. That's called theater. I learned everything I know from Mr. Bruce. Theater. So I'm going to teach you something that's going to totally change your life. I'm going to teach you a fundamental rudiment of playing the drums. And I'm a drummer. I identify as a drummer. I happen to have a guitar. But I'm a drummer through and through. I listen to music. I listen to the drums. I happen to have a guitar. I happen to write songs, whatever. I'm a drummer. So I want to share some drumming with you. I'm passionate about it. I'm going to teach you how to play a paradiddle. And some of you in the audience are like, dude, I already know. I already know how to do that. That's good. It's a pattern that you must learn in order to move across the drum set in 2 directions. And it is a pattern that is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And when I'm playing drum set, I can go right, left, right, right, and I have freed up my left hand to do whatever it wants. And then I go left, right, left, left, and look, my right arm is just free to do whatever it wants. So I want to teach you how to do this rudiment called paradiddle. Can I get a, oh yeah? Oh yeah! Can I get a, Jason, I woke up this morning wanting to learn how to do the paradiddle. Awesome. We'll do it on our legs. So make sure you pay close attention to me because I'm your guide. I'm your Sherpa on this journey. Hands up. Make sure you're watching me. All right? The secret to your success is your willingness to participate, nothing else. Are you ready? Yes, you in the Boston sweatshirt. Put your hands up. Ready? Right. Okay, stop. Just stop. Don't practice anymore. Right, freeze where you are. This is awesome. Because some of y'all were like, this is so easy. I got this. I'm a natural drummer too, right? You're feeling good about yourself. Some of y'all are like, I was about to get it, but you stopped. And then there's another group of you that are like, there's no hope. Right? So I would like for you to identify into one of those groups right now. And I will ask you to be honest with me and honest with yourself. And that's probably more important than you being honest with me, is that you're honest with yourself. You're either, you got it, you nailed it. You almost got it, but I stopped too soon. And the third group is like, there's no hope. Okay, so all of you who got it right away, raise your hand. Okay, you can look around the room and be proud of that. You're like, yeah, I got it, dude. Some of you are lying, but that's fine. All right, raise your hand if you almost got it, but I stopped too soon. All right, good. And how many of y'all are the no-hopers? No, raise your hand. It's a real thing, right? Yeah. Yes, but it's not your fault. I promise you this. I promise you that it is not your fault that you didn't do it. I was a bad teacher. I jumped right into it. I did that intentionally. I went a little too fast. And many of you who thought you got it right away, you were actually doing the opposite of what I said. You were mirroring my behavior. When I said right, you were using your left. So you were just doing it the wrong way. Right? But that's okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure that everybody in the room learns how to do the paradiddle. So I'm going to back up a little bit so y'all in the balcony seats can see all of my arms. All right? So that here's how I'm going to help you. When I say right, so hold up your right hand right now. I'm going to hold up my left. When I say right, I'm going to hold up my left. So that you're mirroring my behavior. And that's what happens. People mirror behavior. We have mirror neurons in our brain. So if you're angry at something, there's a good chance that somebody you're talking to is going to get angry with you. Like if you have a sibling and you're being a not so nice person, there's a good chance that they will mirror that behavior to you. Right? So this is how important your behavior is, but it's also how important my behavior is. Because I want to teach you the paradiddle. I want you to get it. So when I say right, I'm going to hold up my left. So let's practice that now. Hold up your right hand. Hold up your left hand. Now, remember, whatever I do with my hands, you're going to copy my behavior. Can I get it? Oh, yeah? So whatever I do with my hands, you do with your hands. And you got to focus on mine, because the more you focus on mine, the better and the more easily you're going to learn how to do the paradiddle. This looks so cool for me. Journey. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. Are you ready? Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. On your legs. Right. My friend right there, that was awesome because you were honest about your no-hopeness. You're like, I'm a no-hoper. But then you learned it, and then this smile came across your face. And it was really neat to see out there as I looked at you. Like, some of y'all were looking at your friends, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing the paradiddle. I'm doing the paradiddle. So it was really exciting for me to see. And the success that you had in that moment, I will tell you, the success that you had in that moment wasn't really whether or not you actually got it. But it was your willingness to try something new, something you've never done before. And throughout your semester, you're going to be, things are going to come into your life that are things that you've never done before. Some of the things are going to be very easy. They're going to be natural for you. Some of them are going to require you to get extra help. And some of them, you're going to think there's no chance for you to ever be able to succeed at that thing. But I know this from experience that every teacher here cares so much about your success. But you, as the driver of your life, have to advocate for yourself and just ask for help when you need it, right? Because everybody here wants to make sure that you learn the things you need to learn. Just in the way that I turned that lesson around. Like I taught you the paradiddle poorly, right? But I wanted you all to learn it. And I know that we all learn things at different speeds. So that's the beautiful thing about the instruments too, is that we are all different. That's what makes this place really, I want to say kick-ass. So hopefully I can say that because I just said it. But they say it on television. Anyway, so the other important thing is that like you have to be patient with your friends too, because you're going to share things that you like with your friends, and they might not be into what you're into, and that's okay, right? And other people might present things to you, and they're like, hey, let's go see this band, and you're like, I'm not into that band. That doesn't mean that you can't be in the same band. That doesn't mean you can't be in the same friend group. This is one of the beautiful things about the variety of opinions and the variety of skills and instruments that are represented right in this room, right? Many of you are musicians. I know that, right? Some of us play musical instruments, but I want to really celebrate the other things that you're great at, right? So I'd like you to take a second right now and think to yourself, what is one thing that you know that's always a positive thing that you have, one of your instruments that goes with you everywhere you go? And if you have a fake pen and a fake piece of paper, just write that down. Write down the thing that you're thinking about that makes you awesome, your instrument. And many of you have many instruments, but I'm going to ask for volunteers in a second to share something that you're proud of about yourself. The thing that you know you take with you. And it impacts the band, right? The instrument is good. It makes the band better. All right? I see a hand up in the balcony. Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Colin.
Hey, Colin.
I'm learning to create video games, and I'm getting pretty good at it.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. What's your name? You can do a handstand? What's your name? Maya? So you make any gathering better, right? That's a cool skill to have. You can do a handstand, right? So really, every one of you has something. It doesn't have to be a talent. It can just be like, you really are good at Excel spreadsheets. But I really want you to celebrate all the different things about you that are great. And throughout the semester, start exploring those. And know that everyone here cares a lot about you. Celebrate the fact that you are a little bit quirky and a little bit different than the people around you, but that's what makes the band better, and that makes it better for the audience. The audience has a better experience when the band has more variety in it. I'd like to close out with a quick activity, and it says I only have 1 more minute, but I would like to get 3 volunteers on the stage right now. Yeah, right there in the gray section. Yes, in the glasses in the gray section, yes. And of course, right there, yes. Yeah, come on up here, yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right, let's give it up for our volunteers. All right, well, this is not a talent show. One of the beautiful things about our community is that you are very supportive of everybody here, right? This is not a competition. These folks don't know what they signed up for. They don't know that they volunteered to sing a song individually. But it's okay. And the beautiful thing about it is that you get to choose today how you're going to present the song. But you don't get to pick the song. I chose the song for you. You get to present the song. It could be a hip-hop version, it could be a heavy metal version, it could be an opera version. But the song I chose today, and it's very important that the audience is here to support. Right? This is a You make our school better, right? And if I could high five every single one of you, I would. Yes, you make us better. All right, whatever version you want to do, we're short on time, but I would love for you to present and perform this song. And this song is called Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Hey, party people! I'm gonna sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, sing along! Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
dance in the way that you want to today, because the audience already loves you. This is the best.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder who you are. High above, the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are.
And now for the grand finale. Welcome, man. You're excited.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Oh, thank you very much. So, audience, Hume-Fogg students, think about this. Every single one of you has a distinct voice. And you created a space today where these three folks felt comfortable enough to step up in front of you and showcase this song with their voice. So give yourselves a round of applause for doing that. So let us keep that same vibe going through the rest of the semester, where we create the space where everybody can show up at this school and feel good about who they are and share their voice in the way that they're feeling on that day. Can I get an oh yeah? And that's what makes y'all rock stars. Thank you, Dr. Benally. Thank you, Dr. Harris. Thank you, Ms. Smithfield. Thank you to the tech crew. Hey, what's up? Ella, back at the sound room. And here's my favorite introducer. You're the greatest. All right. Wherever you have to go from here, thanks for being here. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. I love you.